Welcome back, Pirtle Spot here. We can all go back to normal now, not pretend like we're going to make the play in like we were. Just kidding. Luka, absolutely embarrassing. Not much to say about it other than for a team, honestly. So, if you've been a fan of the Rockets and you've watched the Rockets the last couple years, but sorry, I'm fixing camera. Last couple years, but definitely like last year. What are you doing? Last year and then this year. Last year, teams were toying with us, and their best players would consistently have. We had 50 balls dropped on us consistently. Like off the top of my head, I haven't looked back. I haven't tried to remember. The top of my head, opening night drop. This is last year, not this year. Last year. John Morant dropped 50 on the opening night, maybe 49, 50, 49, one there. I know Laurie Markkinen dropped 49. I know Damian Lillard hit 73 on us. That was an away game. Didn't see it, but he dropped 73 on us. I believe Joel Embiid dropped a 50 ball. Luka had like a 38-point triple double, and then in the same week, I think we played twice. I think he had a 50-point triple double. Yeah, that's quite a few just right there. So my point is, like last year, we got embarrassed constantly. 50 ball, 50 ball, 50 ball, 50 ball. And every one of those that I said, I think were at home, except for the Damian Lillard one. I say 73, 71, or 70, whatever it was. Doesn't matter. Damian Lillard one there. So I say that to say this year, that has not happened. I think Giannis had a big game on us earlier in the year, if I remember correctly, but I think we ended up winning the game. Obviously, there's some big games put up here and there, but it's not like people are just doing it and embarrassing us and dominating and winning and stuff. So it's definitely not to the point as it was last year. So our defense is significantly improved this year. Sorry, there's so much going on for some reason. Defense significantly improved, so people just don't do that, right? Like this is a good defensive team. We got Dylan Brooks, we got Fred Fleet, we got Ahmed Thompson, Jabari, times Tariq. Like we got good defenders. We play hard, and we're actually in games now, so we're not getting blown out all the time. So, say all that to say, what happened yesterday was insane. Let me place this bet real fast. Sorry, it's got a special here. What happened yesterday was freaking crazy. Luka just embarrassed us. And I'll tell you what, if you were at the game, I got there early yesterday. I used to get games early, don't get games early anymore. But I got there early yesterday, watched some warm-ups, and I do not think that Luka took a serious shot in warm-ups. Dude, many of you, since there's no viewers here, it's probably a good chance all of you, but many of you, if this happens to blow up, saw the video of Luka hitting off the Jumbotron at Toyota Center and making a basket. That was just part of what was going on. Dude was running around like a kid, just playing, shooting fadeaways over the head, just all kinds of crazy stuff. The entire warm-ups. I do not think he took a serious shot in warm-ups. And then he goes out. I don't remember how much he had in the first quarter. It was like 22, 5, and 3 or 20. I don't know. It was a shit ton. And he ended up with 47, 12, and 8 or some shit. Let's check it out here. 47, 12, and 7. 35 minutes. I think he had 46, 11, and 6 through 3 quarters. And then they put him back in the fourth quarter when they were blowing us out. I don't really know why, because we had our backups in for a lot of it, but he basically played like most of the fourth quarter. It was weird. I did not expect that. But anyway, yeah, sorry, I've been a little sick. I don't know. Can't talk. But yeah, so that was embarrassing, and it was crazy to watch because he literally did not take a single real shot in warm-ups. It was it's one of the most absurd things I've seen. I know it's like that point in the season, right? Where they're just trying to like keep things fresh. But I swear to you, he did not take a single. He just like couldn't miss, dude. He just couldn't miss, and yeah, and the Kyrie was bad for most of the game, and then fourth quarter he went off. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right, let's really talk about the game here. All the implications. So obviously we lost. I need a mic. I just need a mic, an actual mic. I can get my hand in my face. I don't like. I could just like totally just. I like using my hand. Anyway, implications here. We're now 2 games back of the Warriors as they are on a little streak of their own. They beat the Spurs last night. It was a close game, but they beat the Spurs. Um, they just beat the Hornets. They beat the Magic. Beat the Heat. So they're on a little 4-game win streak. Some good teams in there with the Heat, the Magic. Um, they do have the Mavs, and then they have us. So we need them to lose to the Mavs, and they have the Mavs again. Need them to lose to the Mavs. We need to beat them, and then we need to beat the Mavs, which we have a Sunday. A lot of Mavs between the two, so we need to beat the Mavs. We'll have Warriors Heat Friday, Saturday, and then we'll have Mavs Sunday. Magic. God, our schedules are like the same. This is crazy. Um, so yeah, we need a little bit of some things to go our way. 2 games back. No choice but to beat them now at this point. We have to. We have to beat them. If we want a chance of catching them, we have to beat them. And still a long shot, definitely with a tough schedule. But yeah, that was embarrassing. Talk about the game a little bit. Jalen Green had a bad game, but I don't fully blame him. If you look just around him, the only player to really honestly have a good 2 players, I guess, to have a good game were Jabari and Aaron Holiday. Everybody else was kind of bad. Cam Whitmore was good, but you could tell like he was definitely rusty, and he made some rusty decisions, and he really just a few times where he had a shot, he just like didn't put it up, and he got himself into a bad position. Um, and honestly, this Mavs team is really built well. Um, they're athletic, they're big, they got some good rim protection. It's a really good defensive team, and so yeah, man, it's tough. They're sending doubles at Jalen Green. They have some good rim protection, some big bodies, and he struggled. And 5 of 15, 12 points, 6 boards, 5 assists. I'm happy he did some other things, 6 and 5. Those rebounds and assists. Um, you know, I don't want to blame him too much for the bad night because, like I said, he was getting doubled. There was nobody else that could answer the call. Dylan Brooks was 0 of 8. Probably shouldn't have played 27 minutes, but he was out there playing hard. Ahmed Thompson was kind of a non-factor for a lot of it. He yeah, like I said, like the rim protection, they're bigger, they're athletic, made it tough. I don't think he played that bad. Like you could tell it was making it hard. There's for other people at times, but I mean, he had 8 points in the first half, 7 rebounds. Like he was doing his part. He's played some really good defense, I thought, as well. So, I mean, if you're going to leave Dylan Brooks in there, I don't see what the point of benching Amon Thompson was the entire second half, basically. Also, a little salty. It cost me a bet. So, a little tough with that one. Um, but yeah, I mean, Fred and Fleet did not play well. He only took 4 shots. I mean, 10.7 assists. It's not bad. He just didn't. He just couldn't do any. He just didn't take any pressure off Jalen. And the only thing I will say that I see, like, yeah, he's getting doubled and stuff like that, but I mean, he still put up 15 shots. So to me, this shows he was just not making great decisions all night. He was just kind of trying to get going. Maybe you can blame that on, like, there's nobody else on that roster that could help him out. Um, but I'm not like, oh, Jalen sucks, like it's bad. Like, it is what it is. Like, we knew this has been in the works. Teams have sent these doubles and stuff at him, and we've been able to overcome them. He's been able to overcome them, and the Mavs were just better and had better plan in place and executed well. And then we couldn't stop them on defense, so it's not like we're getting out and getting some easy ones. So there's that. So it's a little bit of both. Good defense creates some easy offense, turnovers, rebounds, things like that, getting out and running. But yeah, so Jalen, bad game. I don't take too much from it. Nobody else really played well. Jabari did at 28-7. Got going, got a rhythm. He's been struggling of late, so it's good to see that. Hopefully, this is a sign of things to come to finish the year. Um, that was a good game. Good game for Jabari. Got cooked on defense a few times, though, but we're going to leave it there. I mean, everybody did. Luka just looked at everybody and was like, all right, Jalen Green, I can take you into the post. All right, I can. Jabari, you're not quick enough laterally. Jock Lindell, same thing. Dylan Brooks, I'm just going to use your aggressive. Like, he just cooked everybody. It was insane. It was insane. It was nice he came one more back. 22 minutes, he scored 13 points, 5 boards. At least he was back. He didn't play great. I don't think he played bad. You can just tell he was rusty in his first game back. But I thought he was solid. Good to have him back. Aaron Holiday was fantastic. I'm not going to lie. It hurts when I see Aaron Holiday out there. So I'm like, this guy should not be a rotational player. But dude balls. Every once in a while he balls. And a lot of the games where we're getting blown out and we make like this one, we were down by 30 plus, I think. A lot of the games where we're getting blown out and we make like a little run to come back, like he's in there, usually in the thick of it, diving all over the floor, making plays. He's a solid NBA role player, into the bench type guy that can occasionally come out and give you energy and shoot well and makes the right plays. So good for him. Good for Jabari. Everybody else, just not good. It's just not good. It's not good. Not good. Not good at all. Dallas was also kind of using Amen's defender as like a free safety type thing. It really made for some tough offense there. But all in all, we weren't going to stop Luka, dude. Luka absolutely dominated us. Kyrie went off in the fourth. Not much to say other than that. Things happen. But hopefully we bounce back. We have what's today? I literally just talked about the schedule. I don't remember what we have. We have the T-Wolves next. Another toughie in Minnesota. We need to win. We need to pull it off. We have to pull it off, and then we need to beat the Warriors. Well, ideally this happens. Ideally, we beat Minnesota. Please beat Minnesota. They're also a big team. It doesn't set up well. But we beat Minnesota. Warriors lose to Mavs. That game on Thursday versus the Warriors. We win. They obviously we win. That evens it out. And then we're even for the rest of the year. It feels very unlikely now. It's like, 2 games back, like what? But this could flip-flop on its head. we could be tied come Thursday. Now we have to be ahead of them because they do have the tiebreaker on us. But it is possible we could be tied come Thursday. You never know with the Heat, Mavs, Magic. Those tough games. But then we finish out with the Jazz, Trailblazers, and then Clippers. We have a couple with Jazz, Trailblazers in there. A couple easy ones. They don't have as tough of a schedule. They go Mavs, us, Mavs. They have easy. They have Jazz, Trailblazers too. They have two Jazz. Okay, so it's very unlikely this happens, but you never know. You never know. Yeah, so that's basically it. Embarrassing. Jalen Green's insanity run is over. Just kidding. I think he'll bounce back. I think he'll be okay. He just needs some help. This is for all the people that is like, oh, we're better without Shingun. Like, shut up, shut up. No, we're not. Sure. Maybe we run and we score and we win some regular season games that ultimately don't mean a whole lot and whatnot. We're more exciting, whatever. When it comes to playoff level basketball, which is the Mavs are also trying to improve. They are on the edge of, I believe they're the sixth seed, so they're just barely out of the play in here. So they're now the fifth seed. They're 2 games up in the Kings. They just moved up to the fifth seed, so they were the sixth seed. Um, more home games. That's not. No, they need to be the fourth seed. Clippers are sliding, so maybe they were trying to get the top 4 seed. They want to stay away from falling into the play-in. So the get it up to the 4 seed would give them home court advantage in that first round, and obviously just avoiding the play-in in general is just obviously the way to go. So they're playing for something too. So that was playoff level basketball. The game plan, everything was there. Not necessarily playoff, but the planning, the need to win, really, it was there. And this is what you see when you miss a guy like Shingun. They can now take out the one player that has been carrying us, admittedly. And now, what? What are we going to do? Instead of sitting doubles at Jalen Green, you got Shingun. All right, let's swing the ball, get to Shingun. Now they're scrambling double Shingun. We have an open guy. Now, we have a lack of shooting a little bit at times. That open guy could end up being Jalen Green. When people are scrambling, they just leave people open sometimes. And that's where a lot of that comes in. Jabari, obviously, he only took 14 shots, scored 28 points. He probably got more shots with Shingun. The shots for Jalen are easier. Fred VanVleet probably takes more than 4 shots. And then you have, LP, who scored 25 or some shit, So these are the games where you need somebody like Shingun. I don't want to hear we're better without Shingun. Shut up. They have to – I don't care if Jalen Green does not play as well with Shingun. He has to figure it out because, yeah, sure, the regular season, he may freaking light it up. But when it comes down to it and somebody's game planning and trying to take him out and they do so successfully, right now there's nobody else on this team that can counteract that, where there is nobody better to pull attention than somebody that's dominating in the paint. If they can get him the ball in the paint, he's working from inside out. That is the fundamentals of basketball. Now, he needs to be a better shooter. I get that. But the fundamentals of basketball, if he's dominating and he's efficient, not like he's great. They complement each other well. Now, they both need to be better shooters. Because Jalen's a little bit better shooter, he even complements Shingun more. All right, I'm ranting. I hate that people think that we're better without Shingun. They're not. Clearly not. All right.